All right. In this video, I'll share with you a couple of clients of mine who we worked together for them to go to Dubai. We succeeded in helping them get a job. And why I say we succeeded, because it's not a one-way thing. It's not like, okay, you pay me money, I'll help you succeed. No, you pay me money, I will do my best to guide you. You need to follow the guidance. So like my coach used to say, you give 50%, I give 50%. Together it becomes 100%. So what makes this story unique is after I helped them achieve the success of moving to Dubai from whichever country that they went, they either decided to, throw their hands up in the air and say, man, I give up, or they were not happy and they decided to leave, or they took my coaching again and said, can you help me out? Things are not the way that I thought or I wanted. Now, why am I sharing this with you is not to scare you, is not to badmouth Dubai, but rather is to make you aware that these are realities that you need to consider about Dubai. And these are your responsibilities that you need to be aware of. It's, I think the best example that I can give you is like you falling in love, you want to get married with this girl, and you just are so excited, you're so much like into it that you believe love can conquer everything, love. But then there's a lot more to a marriage than just love. And, like a Hindi film that they say, oh, even if we are poor, we will always be happy. There's a Hindi movie dialogue, roti means bread, mil bant ke khayenge. We will break bread, even if it's one chapati or one roti or one bread. We will break, you eat half, I eat half, and that will fill our stomachs. Love can conquer everything. No, it doesn't work out that way. Yeah, it is okay one day, but every day if you keep eating that roti, she'll be like, what the fuck is this, man? I want a pizza. I want a decent meal. I want to have my English breakfast, or I want to have my, nice dinner with my friends and all that. So we need to be a little realistic here. Okay. So, without giving you names, I will give you a couple of examples and I'll tell you where they messed up. So this might actually help you. So this particular candidate, female, she was so in love with the idea of Dubai. She badly is an understatement. And she literally, this is not a joke. Her parents had kept property for her, money for her. She sold all this, and with that money she decided to take a gamble and move to Dubai. And buying a ticket anyone can buy, taking a visa anyone can take, opening up a free zone company anyone can do. And initially everything was, everything is easy. I told you, you can start a company in less than 45 minutes, you're registered, you have a visa. Dubai makes everything fast. And she got all of it. But then, spending money is easy. Making money is a big question. How? And if you go with the hype that, there is billions of dollars out there, you just have to get $1 per person. Why will the person pay you even $1 when we live in a free economy? I mean, why should anyone? Why? So, she very soon started to realize that money was going faster than money was coming in, and which is where, she was a very egoistic female. She had a lot of pride, and which is required. And when things turned out to be desperate, she got in touch with me because, obviously my content is online, and she wanted to try, who's this tattooed guy? Is he worthwhile? He talks sense. He doesn't look like he has sense. Yeah, that's normal. Big earrings. Okay. So she took and she found out, okay, this guy does talk sense. I'll, take up a couple of services of his. And one by one, we started to evaluate which are the areas that she needs to change. What the whole problem with her her strategy was, without knowing the UAE market, without being there, without working there, she put all her eggs in one basket and decided to open up a business and all. And I very painfully told her that whatever money she put, it's all going to go away. She's not going to get that money back. Okay, she can earn more money, but she can't get that money back. And the second one is I had to convince her to scale down her business, to take only her visa for herself, and to search for a job. Because unless you work for someone, unless you understand what goes on into working day to day, you cannot. And it was a very tough situation for her, very difficult to convince her. And sadly, she realized that she couldn't work under someone. She was not very happy with the employer-employee relationship. Uh, at first, after the coaching, it kind of hurt her that I said all this. She felt more discouraged. In fact, she even lashed out at me, saying, Loy, I came to you with hope. You just hurt me even more. And she was in a very dark place, I guess. And eventually, she had to close down everything because, how much cash are you willing to lose? You keep hemorrhaging cash. At some point, you have to stop, right? She lost, I think, nearly 70% of the wealth her parents gave her. 70%. Finally, she, went back to India. She started off new, and it took time to heal. Finally, she got in touch with me and said, "I would like to take your services this time for, doing something in India." Her parents are ready to support her there, and we got off okay again. But it's the only thing which is painful, and I'm sure if I feel bad for her, how bad she must be feeling. 70% of her entire wealth that she could have easily lived, I think, 20 years minimum, 20 years of her life with that money being in a simple state. She'll never get it back. The months and years that she spent in Dubai, living the high life, trying to be enterprising. Well, I guess you learn only through your mistakes. But then again, it's never too late to start, and it's better late than never. But don't make it too late. So that was one example. The second one is this particular young man. He, not young man in the sense he is near his 40s. He decided to quit his stable job in India and get this opportunity that was there in Dubai. And obviously, his salary is more, the perks are more, everything is more. Me personally, I told him that listen, the salary is good and everything is good, but I had taken his interview and I asked him, what do you know about Dubai? And he said, yeah, Dubai is, he gave me the general internet stuff. I just told him very clearly, I don't think you know the whole story. So he said, what am I missing? I said, you're in your 40s, you have kids, you have a wife. You told me your strategy is to bring them to Dubai. You want to give them a good life. You want to live the high life. I said, I told him very clearly, and your wife is not going to be working. I said, I don't think that salary is enough. Okay. He's saying, oh, should I ask for more? I said, boss, everyone wants more, but why should someone pay you? And what made his situation unique was he wanted to live the same standards and more. His wife was expecting him to give him a lavish life. Before she was working, now she decided not to work. And his children who were studying in a very simple school in India, he decided to put them in the most expensive school in Dubai because he wanted to be this good father who gave them the best of the best. And, when a female is busy brainwashing you, I guess you tend to listen to the female influence rather than the male influence. And as predicted, he didn't listen to me. He went ahead and couple of months down the line, he got in touch with me again. Means we succeeded in helping him get to Dubai. That was where my contract ended. But I told him where he made a mistake. After a few months, I think nearly a year finished after his children went to school, and he got in touch and he said, I made a very big mistake. And I said, okay, what is the mistake? He said, I'm not unable to manage at all. He's saying, whatever I earn, I'm literally spending everything. And not only that, I'm not saving anything. And his children's school fees was exorbitant. And After a few months of joining, the school fees, it seems, got increased. The rent, it seems, got increased. The day-to-day expense, travel, petrol, all was eating into his savings. And because he got a nice government job, he obviously got loans easy. And like a fool, he jumped into auto loan, personal loan, credit card for his wife and all that. And now almost like 40-50% of his salary is going into loans. And he is not able, things are spiraling out of control. And because he has signed with the government, he can't just pack up, resign and leave, and neither can he renegotiate his salary. So things are pretty ugly for him, and very, very stressed. And even his work, he never anticipated that work would be so stressful. I told him, there's no free money. If you're working for the government, it's not going to be that easy. So he's having a tough time. He's having a very, very tough time. And there was no easy advice to give him. There was no magic formula that I could create. I just told him, you have to finish your contract first. And you took the loans without asking me, without consulting me. I wish you had. I would have told you what to take, what not to take. And the problem is he decided to live like this. So, yeah. Last, if not the least, the final example that I want to give you is, this is once again a young man. Young man in the sense, I think he's 27, 28, something. Okay. Can't give his identity. I feel like laughing when I think of him. Not to mock him, but see the problem, when you listen too much to your parents and you love your parents a lot, and you want to keep your parents happy and keep your relatives happy, then you are taking emotional decisions. I have always told you this. When you go to Dubai, when you start your life in Dubai, first settle down. And settle down doesn't mean you got a job and you got a house and you got your car and you're settled. That is not settle down. Settle down is when you spend around 3 years to 5 years and you're managing your expenses, you're aware of what is your expenses, what are your challenges, what are your issues, what is the work environment, how is the culture, how are the people. That is settled down. Then you know a lot more things than being a newbie. The guy in his excitement of after getting a job confirmation and after getting everything, all of a sudden, I do not know what prompted him to take this. He decides he'll get his parents to come to Dubai. Not only parents, he will get his brother and sister. And then if that was not enough, he decided to take on the responsibilities to help them settle down. He decided to get married, which is another massive red flag. The girl he decided to get married was arranged marriage. And then he decided to, for some reason, he wanted to prove that he was the man of the house. The wife and her parents, he decided to shoulder their responsibilities. One of them required medical attention at all times. So he took on more than what he could have handled. And that also not after 5 years of being there, just after immediately getting his visa and everything sorted out. I think the employer also played a game over here. The employer knew that if he was given access to all these facilities, like providing to get his family support, loans or whatever, getting his brother, sister, he'd be so entangled with the company he cannot leave. And that's exactly what happened. And now it looks like, I told him, the way you have done things, the way you have taken other people's responsibilities, it's going to take you minimum 10 years to clear off all this. 10 years. And on top of that, now he is responsible for his brother, he is responsible for his sister. They were in India. He didn't have any business to get them. He got them. Now the parents also, they were very happy in India. Now they're blaming him. Why did you bring us to Dubai? So now he has to take care of them. Wife, she's working, but new marriage, arranged marriage, and her ego is also up. So they are having fights and problems there. So he's not actually the man of the house. And then obviously her parents medical issues, so he has to contribute there. So overall, more than he can handle. And now he is like, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you this. He's also having, because the employer is very smart, there is a lot of politics in the company. He notices favoritism, he notices office politics, and yes, I don't know how he didn't know this or he didn't realize there is corporate racism. Uh, Certain nationalities are valued more, and he also found out that the salaries that he's being paid, when he compares to the market, is comparatively lower. But then again, I mean, you took these decisions without consulting. You achieved your success and you're like very happy. So, like I told him, it's going to take him 10 years to clear off all the mess that he has entangled himself. And even the wifey, he was actually asking me, just imagine, newly married, I think I made a mistake in the marriage. I said, boss, you legally signed the papers. Now, if you have to get a divorce, to get a lawyer, you have to literally wait 6-7 years because the Indian judicial system doesn't give you a divorce that easy. And will she agree? Is she going to ask for alimony? And then her parents are sick. She will demand from you. And she even is trying to coax him into getting a baby. I said, boss, please, you've messed up your life enough. So anyway, I hope these examples open your eyes into the possibilities that Dubai is not a magic pill. It's not going to magically solve all your problems and make happily ever after. Dubai offers you a lot more new opportunities to earn money, to make money, to migrate, to live a better life. But it comes with a new set of problems. Yes, when you're in India, you had, or your country, you had certain problems, high taxation, whatever. Dubai offers you new opportunities, but with new opportunities comes new problems, new threats, new issues. So there's nothing in the world that is a magic pill, and there's nothing that is happily ever after. So I hope this gives you a day-to-day insight into the challenges of Dubai. And remember, expenses are going up, inflation is going up. Life in Dubai, yes, it offers you good salary, but there are plenty of challenges. Anyway, this is what I wanted to share. Good, bad, ugly. Feel free, comment down below and let me know, what do you think? Are you aware of such incidents, people? And what do you think these three guys did right or wrong? Or what they could have done better? Love to know your thoughts. Comment down below. This is me signing off. You guys take care. Ciao.